Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Replay channel. Once again, this is Andrew T coming at you, but today, for the second time now, ever on my channel, I'm going to be talking about Total Biscuit. And just like before, I woke up to some crappy news. I got a tweet from his spouse that Forbes put out an article that was basically a hatchet job. So I didn't want to give any more views to the article, but I figured if I was going to make this video, I'd have to at least read through it. And judging by what I've read, the sources cited, and the overall ramblingness of the article, I have to say that I was just shocked that anything like this could even get to a major publication. I don't care if it was one of their writers from on the weekends or whatever. They should never have seen the light of day. Basically, the writer of this article, I won't give the name because you'll probably see it around if you find it anyway, basically blamed Total Biscuit for the entire Gamergate, which, if you've been keeping track, happened 4 years ago. No one had talked about in the last 2 or 3 at the most. And how you can link Total Biscuit to Gamergate was insane. It's like one of those aliens theories where if this and this and this and this and this and this and this link together, it must be true. But they didn't even have 2 things to link together. They just said, oh, this one thing links Total Biscuit to Gamergate. And it makes no sense whatsoever. So I'm trying to come at this objectively, but it really ticks me off that this article basically says that, because Total Biscuit had these opinions on his channel, his fans went and, he gave wrong information on Gamergate, and all the trolls descended and made it even worse. And he's like Anita Sarkeesian, and I'm like, where do you even get this stuff from? This writer provides absolutely no proof whatsoever. She quotes one source, a friend of Total Biscuit, which I don't know what context she took his quotes on anyway. I don't know if it was in some other conversations, if they're talking about something specifically, and there's just something that the person said. But it basically painted that this friend thought that Total Biscuit's legacy was totally tarnished, and his wife would have to clean up his legacy for him and apologize to everyone. His recently widowed wife would have to do this. That is one of the main sticking points so far that I've seen online. Is like, why should she have to do anything that had involved her husband's channel or apologizing for any of his opinions, even if they were true? That's not something you ever do to someone in mourning. And 2, this article went on for about 30 paragraphs too long. They made their point in the first couple while filling out with some filler and background about, he's done some good things, he had a good reputation on this and that in StarCraft, he even had his ashes put in the StarCraft trophy, blah, blah, blah. And then they immediately start the hatchet job after that. It's like, even though he did all these things, he was basically a main proponent in Gamergate getting super out of control, but then doesn't provide any sources, doesn't cite any sources, doesn't provide any proof whatsoever. So if this is what passes for journalistic integrity in Forbes now, I am really disappointed, because they made their point about 20 different times in the last 30 paragraphs. I don't know if it's 30, I'm generalizing here, but it seemed like the last 2/3 of the article were just reiterating the point over and over and over again that Total Biscuit was a misogynist, that supported Gamergate, sicked his fans on as trolls for topics that were obviously wrong. And it was just really, really awkward to read. And I ended up actually skimming through the last couple because it's saying the same thing over and over. So I hope more people get out there and make some videos about this, because this is a travesty of journalism. I think the person should be let go from writing for Forbes or anyone else in the future. Even when I was in college 20 years ago and took a writing class, we learned to at least cite two sources on to back up your claims or give proofs. There was one quote in there about how because of Total Biscuit's trolling about the Gamergate, he lost subscribers due to it. No sources cited, nothing to confirm that, just someone's opinion that they put out there in print, so it must be true. Anyway, if I go on anymore, I'm just going to be rambling on like the article did, so I'm just going to end it with this. This was a despicable attack upon a person that garnered nothing but respect from his peers, his colleagues, his family, his fans, and deserves nothing but praise in his life. And to attack him like this, posthumously, and demanding his wife be the one to apologize and fix his legacy is fine. The person that wrote the article, theirs is pretty much tarnished for good now. Again, just another thing that makes me sad. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Once again, this is Andrew T coming at you. Y'all have